Garmin GTN750 from RealityXP software. You buy it separately on their website. I think they want $50 US for it. And when you install it, it actually installs 2 into the plane. And we're just going to test it out and see how it works in foggy conditions. So you click continue. Continue. Now I'm going to fly from Kitchener to Brantford, which is about a 20-mile flight. So I'll go to flight plan. And add Brantford, direct to Brantford. Brantford is CYFD. Right there, Brantford. Enter. Back to the map. Now you see it's figured out the course for us right here. That's our GTN 750 course to Brantford. Brantford is 20 nautical miles away, right here, 19.9. So I happen to know that Brantford is 185 degrees. So I'll set this bug right here, this little bug, 185 degrees. That's kind of a backup for me because I'm going to be running the GTN. Now, if you go over the autopilot, this is for those guys that don't have a pilot license, never flew, don't know much about planes. That's how your autopilot works. When you turn on the autopilot, if you hit heading, the plane will follow the direction of this little bug, so it'll steer the plane to 185 degrees. Okay? Now, turn that off. If I hit now, the plane will follow this red line, which is directly to Waterloo Airport, to Brantford Airport. Alright? So I'll turn the autopilot off for now. And if I go to this GTN, what I really like about it, if I back out, see all these red things? Those are buildings, towers, radio transmission lines, radio towers. For instance, here's a high one. If I click on it, that thing is over 1,000 feet above ground level. So I'm at Kitchener is 1,000 feet above sea level, so I've got to be at 2,000 feet on my altimeter to miss that thing. And most of these other things are transmission lines. Like here's one here, 253. So that's a transmission tower. There's a line, transmission lines running all over the place. And this thing here, that's an obstacle, 245 feet high. 211 feet high for this one. Okay, now, when I get above them, so I'm not going to hit them, if I'm only a couple hundred feet above them, they'll turn orange, which means you're above them, but you're pretty close to them. And once you get high enough above them, they'll turn white, which is really nice to know where all your obstacles are, especially if you're in the fog. We're flying in IFR Cat 1 conditions here. We only got 1 kilometer or about half a mile of visibility. So we're going to see how this works. And at the same time, what I use the second one for, when I open up the second one down here, I like to put on my TAWs, my traffic avoidance. Warns me of any airplanes that I might not see in the fog. So I got that set. I can go back to my pilot view. And we got the bug set, we got the waypoint set. So I guess we're all set to go. And I need my landing light this. Right on course. We still got to climb over 2,000 to make these things disappear. That thing will disappear. This red one, this high one, will turn orange about 2,200 or 2,300. But I'll go up to 2,500, which will make me 1,500 above ground level, because Kitchener's 1,000 feet. Kitchener has controlled airspace because there it's gone yellow. Because we have WestJet Airlines flying in here. Northwest Airlines from the States comes into this airport. So I'll hold my altitude at 2,500 feet. And now, you notice if you weren't using your autopilot, you see all these clouds going by. It really tends to disorient you if you're flying manually. You don't know whether you're up or down, so we'll just keep that on and I'll back off the RPM here. Back it off to around 2,300. And our airspeed is in the green. Milky out there, not much to see. Clean it out just a bit. And we're 16 miles from Brantford, right here. Land on runway 17, because I like to, with this thing here, I find if you pick an approach that's the runway kind of 90 degrees to your heading, you've got to kind of turn off your nav and turn your heading to turn over to pick up the approach. So I like to pick a runway that's pretty much in line with our heading. Along nicely, 2,500 feet, 15 miles from the runway. And Brantford's where I used to keep my airplane, so I know that airport quite well. There's an airport right here. That's that one is. This GTN750, it's quite the little deal. You can see we do have some airplanes in the area. You can see them up here too. 11,000 feet, 15,000 feet, 27,000 feet. These are all mostly from Toronto International to our east, about an hour east of us, so these are taking off and landing in Toronto. This is all the big stuff. We don't have to worry about them like this one here, 10,000 feet. We're at 2,500, so that plane is climbing. It's up at 11,000 now. 12,000. That's a big airliner. Even Toronto. It's heading in the direction of Detroit or west of Detroit. We've got our nav going on our autopilot over here. I'm not worried about talking to air traffic control. I'm just going to do a VFR flight using my GTN in the fog into Brantford. Cat 1 weather conditions. IFR Cat 1 below 3 kilometers. it down to about a quarter of a mile. It's Cat 3. It's almost, those are when they tell you not to fly. Everything's looking good. Some towers up here, 285 feet, 250 feet. So there's a transmission line running across here. They're transmission lines. Visual. Now I can pick my visuals. I've got to land in one right. Activate my approach. Turn on my approach. Critical speed. I'll start losing some speed here. See, our plane has picked up the approach. We're still above these transmission lines. Descend a little bit. The altitude, so I don't I gotta stay above these transmission lines right here. So I'll lock in my altitude at 400, 600 feet above ground. Those things go about 300 feet, so we'll clear them by about 300 feet. You see, I'm picking up the approach, doing it automatically. There are some planes in the area behind us. Once I clear them transmission lines, then I can drop it down. Drop it down another 100 feet. Some kind of a tower. Transmission lines are always a couple hundred feet, 250 feet above ground level. So transmission line runs across here. This has got to be some kind of radio tower. Out. missed these transmission lines by about 150 feet. We'll be 100 feet above them. Above the ground. All I gotta do is wait till we pick up the runway, and then I can turn off the autopilot and do a visual. This GTN750, it's quite the little unit. One mile from the end of the runway. There you go. Half a mile of visibility. Brantford. I know this airport. We have go up to the fuel pumps. This airport is exactly, a guy by the name of Jim Canole developed this airport, and it's exactly what you see in real life. There's a flying club to the right by the fuel truck, and that hangar beside the fuel truck, that's where Bob Nellis does his annual inspections. He charges real good prices. That middle hangar, that was just built, that's a food processing plant. They removed one of the old World War II hangars and built that big monstrosity. Not even a hangar, it's a factory. And here's Brant Aero, this hangar here. And he's always got a DC-3 parked outside, so that's accurate. loop around and go to the fuel pumps. This hangar here, where that Learjet's sitting, that's Bob Nellis's hangar, and he used to charge me $25 a month to park my plane inside. That's a heck of a deal, eh? That's where I used to keep my plane anyway. There's the office and the flying club right up ahead of us. Here's Fuel Island right here. And there you have it.